Well, this is an epic track and a half to have as a start. And I think... Yeah, the camera's looking good already. I was clever. During my 5 minutes that I stare at my monitor going, wow, this is fun. I actually decided to test some stuff like my cam and make sure it looks pretty. How's it going, everybody out there? This is a proper Tuesday, isn't it? A November Tuesday. Yo, Rovi. Most of the track, kind of quiet. This part of the track is all sorts of cheerleader hype. My chai is a little too hot. It'll keep me warm if I get a little bit frosty here, though. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Everybody, I have no idea, but it's feeling like we're getting pretty close to the end of our BioShock kind of a day. We might be able to finish it tonight. It might take an additional stream. If we don't finish it tonight, this might be what we play tomorrow. This and maybe unbox a Cubro. Of sorts. Something along those lines. But we shall soon see. Let's get some game launched. And we can find out how everybody's doing. And we can start the... Oh, the really loud part of this. Hold on, there it goes. We can start the follow simulator. And we can get right on in. Ooh. We're getting better at showing this screen. I started thinking about it, and then now we hit it almost every time. Look at that delicatessen. It looks fantastic. Also, have we been specifically to this street? It's probably destroyed by now, but still. I love the way the signs go. Oh, we also moved my cam. Hold on. Yeah, we moved my cam quite a bit last time. Let me see if I can do some minor fixes on that right now. To be fair, it'd be easy. Oh, wow. That's definitely strange. It'd be easiest if I... both of those showing just for a sec. Because I hold the button to get these guys into place. I legit don't know where these used to be. What do you think? It used to cover maybe about to there? That's the sort of thing that we should have tested for sure. And then you are good, and we don't need to. There, I think it was here. Let's try to go back into the game, everybody. There we go. This looks about right. I figure that's probably decent. Most of my overlays take up the whole screen, so you can tell if you move them, because they're literally just moved. This is a box about this big, so it moves wherever it wants. And there's no lineup for it. There's nothing to say, hey, it went here. I regret that. Only a little bit, but, you know. Oh. So at this point... Oh! At this point, Parker is in the chat. Be in and out for a few minutes because you're about to take an IT test, buddy. Godspeed. Good luck. And if you need to cheat, I am here for you. I'm kidding. You don't want to cheat. Knowledge is power. Dude, thanks for the lurk. Hope to see you soon. I hope I'm not too distracting on yo test, buddy. Yeah. Whoa. I sort of remember what we were last doing coming in here. We're now... we're either following Elizabeth to Comstock House, or we're looking for Elizabeth. Those are the two things you do in this game. It's fantastic. So I do believe, since we're staring at a giant painting of Father Comstock, what up, Father? We're looking for Elizabeth. So, I also think we're way out of ammo. We got a flashing thing in the corner. I think that was a bit of a thing last go. I'm also worried this is still way too hot to drink. I felt like I needed a little bit longer, and then all of a sudden I'm making the hottest drink in the universe. Locate Comstock. Okay, we're actually looking for Father himself. This makes sense because he's been kind of an arsehole. And he's being a continued arsehole. Well, that'll get me health and less salts, and then this will get me the salts back. That worked out really well. Let's be more clever as we play tonight. Eat all the hot dogs. Pick up the... Oh, but the burst gun? Okay. It has ammo, but it's literally the worst gun. It has the most kickback in the world.
Look, it's the Hand of the Prophet.
Oh.
Comstock's flagship. I've got to find a way on board.
Stay here. I'll handle this.
We're doing this together, or I'm doing it alone. Either
Okay.
way, I need to know the thing's been done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You struggle against prophecy, like a stone loosed from a slate.
So we are following her again. Okay, we're back.
How breathtaking the apex, and how terrifying the descent as gravity drags you down into the inevitable.
Let's get out there and loot stuff. Chibas.
Got it.
Okay, so I gather we've got our back. That's cool. I guess, okay, we did the way into the future part of it and all that stuff. Yeah. Koopa, welcome, buddy. Welcome. As usual, gotta post the boy. Don't know if he's here or not. Oh, indeed. He is. He's taking an IT test. And that is an excellent W face to bring. Thank you very much.
Here's some cash.
What's that sound?
Look, take cover.
I'm trying, but
Duds.
it's way back here.
Duds. There.
Look around you, Elizabeth. I
Jeebus.
built all of this for you. You are my air and my blood.
Who's shooting at
And
us?
what has DeWitt ever done for you?
Ow,
You are
cash.
I'm helping her now?
always were. A means to an end.
A means to an end.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
This is a bit of a range. I think that's going to use all of my ammo to do that. I was really hoping that was going to be like an outside run, but there's a lot kind of going on there. So that's probably our way to go. You have... This has the things. Parker face equals good screen. That is 100% true. This is the place. They expect me to be able to spend money on things like damage boosts. You know? Now I really wish I knew. Can I say purchase? Okay, so I guess it'll add, because you only get 4 slots, right? So our shotgun we would love to have more. Yeah, you do. Reload time? Okay, because the thing only holds 4 shots. Ammo increase, not on handgun. Burst. Like, what do we got for... Let's reload increase, damage boost again. I'm looking for more shotgun stuff. Oh, there we go. Because I have a shotgun. So let's do something about making that thing epic right about now. Oh, the recoil decrease on the burst gun? Yes. Except that's super expensive. Repeater. Shotgun cone width? The damage is up, so should we be increasing the cone width? I feel like you get a little bit more miss if you do that. Maybe for now, we'll call that okay. Okay, so she just hid in here, like hard hid. Is there something coming for us? Nope. Yeah, okay, something's coming for us. Something's coming for us. They're just gonna come like flying through here, maybe? Oh, maybe not. I heard yelling. Alright. Where's the other one? It's not there.
Still looking. Ammo, take it.
Ammo indeed. Fire. Sometimes you can get these guys right in the skull and it doesn't do too bad. He's kind of just wildly spinning, and that's amazing. Catch some salts. Thank you.
Great.
Woo! Wow. Oh, don't get caught on the thing, you. Down. Trying to set up comic rack in the background here. Comic rack. What is comic rack? Is that like an app for comics?
Try to keep you stocked.
Thanks. I like being stocked. I'm even like mediocre on the... I'm doing not too bad. That did get him though, right? Okay. Gold star. Oh.
On it.
Done. See if we can get that guy. Okay. Catch some ammo. Thank
Thanks.
you. Oh, hold on. Can I get to these things? There we go. Might as well, right? Back over here. I find some of these firefights are way better if you can do them by kiting them back.
Soon it'll be over.
Right? Right? Whoa, hi. Okay. At this point, we kind of maybe need to advance.
Do it.
All right.
Oh yes.
There he is.
Yeah, the extra damage on that shotgun.
Go ahead.
There.
Okay. Rocket automation sounds fantastic. Ooh. This is already, like, what are we, 13 minutes in? It's already intense. It's crazy intense. I have a bunch of comics from various series. Oh, I've been binging Transformers animated and recently wanted to take a break from that to read the comics. That is lit. I once had a boatload of, like, old Deadpool. I found them on, I can't even remember. It's like a Reddit thread that went through like a history of Deadpool, and then there was a section on where you can go to get a bunch of the comics. And so I was checking them out, and I had a couple of different comic racks, but this goes back. This was like 10 years ago, 15 maybe, when apps were still not quite what they were. Still semi-new, but a couple of them were not too bad for reading. I think they had some really good good features. There was 3 that I was using, and if I could have just taken the best, take the best of. Yeah, I come and go from Reddit. I still sort of wish that when I Google things, it just threw Reddit at the beginning of everything. That's typically where I go for like first opinions and then go from there. Not to suggest that they're, top dog or anything, but there's a lot of people on Reddit, so you get a lot of info, or at least a lot of opinions, and from there you can go, oh, I hadn't done that. Otherwise, I don't spend a great deal of time on Reddit. Oh, that's not too bad. Hold on a sec. Give me just a quick sec, guys. My son is currently just sitting up. I want him to just make sure everything is all kinds of good. Oh yeah, does this screen work? Oh, it sort of does. Oh, peeps. Dad life. Dad life. My boy was in a stupor, hanging out in his bed. So I thought I'd go on in and make sure he's gonna settle accordingly. So he's looking a lot better. He's doing it pretty good. Oh, and then there's a really cute part of our song. Let's see if we can do this part. Oh, I was hoping I had a better transition than that. There's no sound going on in the game right now. Okay, so resume. Ugh, if we resume, we go in really, really quick. Koopa Reddit invaded by smug jerks a while back. That super sucks. I don't really know too much about that. There's only like 6 subreddits I value. And they seem to be semi-okay, I suppose. Back into the action, guys. Ready for the, currently unzipping comics? Beautiful. I'm gonna shoot people. We've got tasks. 3 hours left. I'm kind of saving. There we go. I'm kind of saving.
Appreciate it.
I'm saving my super rounds. Wow, he's taking a lot of my ammo. But where's the big guy? There we go. Can we get the big guy down? There he goes. Ooh. Well, let's hope we get a carbine soon. That thing could be okay.
Open it.
There we go. We'll let that thing help take care of a bunch of our stuff. It's neat when there's just like floating guns just at my disposal. Here you go, guys. I don't even see what we're shooting at over there anymore. I hope we get it. But I think we're a little too past it. Maybe we can get it up to this way. I don't think we have to be over here. There, we'll let that go a little bit. Oh, yes.
I'm gonna gut you like a pig.
There's lots of them. There are just so many of them. Oh, there we go. Are we okay? You kind of made motions. Can we run around and pick up ammo now? And cake. And cake. Okay, I think we're doing all right. But there was like 30 things and they all kind of were active at once.
Booker, look. It's a shuttle that can take us to the hand of the prophet.
Ooh. What has ever worked out for us that simply? Why do we ever get onto flying things when there's Bird Daddy trying to ruin our day? You answer me that, you. Yeet.
This ship is set to return to the hand of the prophet. I am awaiting your order to proceed.
Shall we do? Ooh, there's the carbine. Do we want that over the shotgun? Maybe not just yet. We just got all the ammo in the world. R.I.P. that sneeze. That was a beautiful one. No headphone issues, though.
We depart to the hand of the prophet.
And we just hang out on the thing like it's just swinging wildly and we're fine with it. Aye. We're going crazy places, aren't we?
I think it's redeem the kind of things that we've done.
Redeem? I don't see much use in that.
Right?
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Oh, now we're going.
Over there! It's Comstock's men. They're coming out to meet us.
Alright, we're gonna back up maybe to here.
Can't find anything.
That went way over their ship.
Catch, Booker!
Thanks!
Oh, she's got a whole box of salts there.
That's all I have.
Screw that's all you have. There's a whole bunch back here. My shotgun is definitely not helping us here. Okay. Who's flying that thing? Oh. I probably could have taken that guy as our buddy. I should be doing that.
Booker, another gunship on the left.
Okay. Hey, gunship on the left, but we've got...
Rocket, Booker! Catch, Booker!
That'll do!
It's tough. My Devil's Kiss is not hooking us up. We'll go back with some shock jock. Oof. Thank you. Oh, I wanted him to fall right off because I... Amazed.
Look out! More of them!
Oh, and no more salts for us, hey?
You're injured. Take this!
Thank you.
Perfect timing. After the piggy!
Wanted him to fall clean off. That wasn't gonna happen.
That's all I've got.
Oh, he's gonna hit me with that thing, like, right up front.
Booker, get up! Booker!
Whoa.
Here!
Thanks. Oh, rockets over my head. Ah, there goes his helmet. I did not know we could shoot their helmets off. Okay, all my ammo, I don't care. All my ammo, go. I guess she'll get me more ammo. Will these guys get me more ammo?
Watch out! On the right!
I guess we should trade for the carbine. This thing's tough to even...
Take it!
Nice!
This guy's tough to properly aim. I need the health. Alright, at least we've got... At least we've got the... Yo, yo, yo. At least we've got the shield. Wow. Back and 100% on the test? Parker. Those instant turn-ins are kind of lit, aren't they? Those instant turn-ins are kind of awesome. You get your marks right away. Get to find out if you know your stuff. Dude, that's awesome. What was the test on, if you don't mind me asking? Comic Rack is pretty sick. It's recognized and sorted all your comics by series. Oh, things that are willing to do that, right? Like, you'd expect the comic app to be able to do good stuff. Instant turn-in is so nice. Dude, that's amazing. That is so good. I kind of miss that. 70% of my tests, I think, in college were like that. So you didn't have a whole lot of, like, you know, short answer or whatever. It's IT, it's all math. That's a nice try. Okay. I like to make sure my wife goes into the bedroom where my son is as well. And I don't want to be all like, dude, with all the hype and whatever, right? Suddenly as she goes on it, you know, she can't hear this. But just in case. Oh, hi. Do I have salts for this? There. We'll let them fight it out. Thanks.
There
No.
We need to
Oh, that shotgun was preventing me from getting salts.
Fly this thing to Paris.
Just drop me off if you want to. This isn't your problem, Booker.
I won't abandon you.
You wouldn't, would you? Look, there's skylines all over the surface of the flagship. They're covered with those motorized Patriot pods.
Well, that must be where they're deployed from. I wouldn't
All
go
right.
near those lines while those pods are in place.
Good call.
Comstock is at the top of the ship. Let's head up.
Look into his child.
I need more time
There's
to look.
something about him that you just can't put your finger on. Soon you'll understand the man I am
And some
and
salt.
the man he
Catch.
isn't.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
I'll try to keep you stopped. Hey!
We'll let that go. Beauty. Oh, wow. Finished networking on Friday. Got your cert on that. Yeah. So now your next 6 weeks are supposed to be on the OSs. A lot of command line interface stuff. Yes. Beautiful. Bought tiny notebooks to keep track of all the Linux and Windows commands. Oh, dude. I love command line Linux. It is so great. It is so great. That is awesome. Also took time today to set up a Linux partition on your old laptop. Dude. Yes. What distro is it? What Linux are you going to be running? I tried a bunch. Ubuntu was clearly my fan favorite, but it's because they do long-term support on even the free version for a decade. It's lit. It's really well done. And I'm pretty sure every time that you upgrade the version of Ubuntu, you get another 10 years of support. So if you want to, you can lock a distro down for no updates and it'll still be supported. It's insane. Well, with Ubuntu, yes, since you use it in high school. Well, and Ubuntu has changed a lot over the years, but its user friendliness has, I think, always been its best. It's always been its top dollar, considering it's free. Wow, you guys are shooty. Yeah, don't go running in places, you. We've talked about this. I have 1 round on my carbine, and it doesn't think I have enough ammo left on this guy. I have 88 shots, and it's dude, that's not enough. You know that's a...
Do it.
All right.
Let's get some automation over there. There was salts up here. Oh, 2 salts, too. Sniper rifle. Okay, I think I took that to the back of the head. No more. Could it seriously not do anything about that? That's just nuts.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, you can have that back. We'll go with this for a sec. But there's been... Oh, hi. There's been weapons almost everywhere. Wow, their armor is fantastic.
Bolted from the other side.
There must be another way up.
2 lockpicks out of that. That's okay.
Here, ammo. Need this?
I do.
Great.
That was an okay animation. And then he fries. And then he becomes just a lockbox.
You'll die here. You'll
We need more time.
Okay. We need more time. I'm gonna empty my clip then. How's that? Oof. We should maybe go back to this guy for a sec. For reasons. Also, if we're low on ammo for this guy, let's pick this guy back up, because for reasons. That killed 2 dudes in 1 shot. Yeah. He didn't even leave behind a loot box. Wow. That's kind of okay. I think you're on version 20 with Ubuntu. I was on 12? 12.04. When I just came out of college. 20. Holy. The appeal of Linux is the customization, yes. Unzipping has just jumped to 4 hours. Dude, yes indeed. That sounds like it. Hold on. Oh, no. Out of this screen, not this weapon. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so shotgun. Shotgun. Can we lure more out this way? That thing is just not chill. There we go. I have the salts for it. Maybe I start making sure. Oh, they take way too much ammo.
I've got ammo. Okay, catch.
Thanks.
Oh, that didn't go, did it? Alright. Okay, we're gonna sneak around. Basically, it's super open source, community based. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. Lots of companies use Linux servers for networks. It's true. Google is a really good example if you're looking for who uses Linux base. Linux is just a little bit quicker. There's a lot less overhead. Both Windows and iOS are fairly proprietary and heavy. I will point out, this is a fun fact, when I was doing a whole bunch of server stuff on my co-op, and this was to experiment to find out if I could even just build a server, Windows needs updates and then reboots for literally everything. And so I took a Windows computer, it was a piece of junk, slowest machine in the building. I installed Ubuntu on it. And after installing Ubuntu, I unpacked a series of things based on like a wiki I was reading on how to set it up just like basically and then configure after. And I found out I installed the wrong packs. So I had to go back through, uninstall all of those packs, reinstall the correct ones, and then I'm halfway through the proper configuring, to which I'm now using a client to connect back in, and I realized I've not yet rebooted this computer. It's good to go. It didn't need it. I installed probably 40 different things, and then configured them all. And a bunch of them even had to, like, sign in with each other and whatnot, and, like, no issue. Did not have to reboot. And then when I did reboot, it took about a quarter of the time. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. The machine ran so much better just running command line Linux. no graphics whatsoever. And then I would use my other, because I was the IT guy, I had lots of computers, but I would use my other computer to interface directly to it and then do all of the stuff through that. And it was just amazing. It was just the best. It was so fantastic to get my hands on a piece of technology that just did awesome things. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. There's lots of stuff you can't do with Linux, but I mean, there's lots of stuff you can do with Linux you can't do with Windows. So, you know, understand, but don't think you need it. Not until Windows start bending the knee hardcore on people who still sail the high seas. That's just it. Back in the day, I had a buddy that gamed on a Windows computer, but his entire home media, everything else, was done through Linux. And one of the best things is that he had a TV on the other side of his apartment, cathode ray too, but it had the right connections, so he could hook it up. And so he used it as a secondary monitor, and the thing was big, but with his mouse, he could right click, and instead of getting the Windows context menu, it actually did this little like unpack of icons wherever he right clicked, and they stayed there, and then he would click on a thing, so he could launch apps and do all sorts of stuff. Which is not something you'd be able to do with Windows. With Windows, you'd have to have desktop icons. There's no like sort of quick app. Not even today is there anything that fast. And this would have been like 15 years ago. This was just nuts. And so we'd go over to his place, and he'd launch emulators that would immediately play only on the TV. And then from there, he could Alt-Tab out, start some music, whatever he wanted. It was a brilliant system, and I've never seen anything even that close on Windows. Not without, like, major changes. So, command line is dope. Used it a bit, but holy crap, these lessons are blowing your mind wide open. Some of the cool things that Linux will let you do. Linux is still, you can't just delete Windows. Linux will let you delete it. You know, if you are already root, you're already the toppest of dogs in that system, and if you do a kill-9 and you feel fine, no problems. You can flush half your computer. Because Linux will let you do that. Because Linux is powerful that way. Interesting in learning some coding stuff with Raspberry Pis? Dude, yes. And there's a lot of different distros of Linux, too. There's one called DSL, Damn Small Linux. You can install it off of a USB key. You can run it off of a USB key. Stuff like that. So Linux is really cool. There's like hundreds of different distros, all for whatever you want them to be. Oh, I gotta open my patio door. Hold on a second. I really wish that when I paused the game, there was at least a little bit of background music. Because now you get the ASMR sounds of me opening up my patio door. And that's what everybody is looking for. Now, back into action, so be forewarned, we're going to get a lot of gunshots. Like those ones. Whoa, they're like right there. Can you just come around the corner? Because I don't think that's going to go far enough. Yeah. Is that a hard no? He dodged it? Did he dodge it? Alright, let's just kind of climb right on up in their butts.
Get him cornered!
Get him cornered? What are you talking about? This is some okay cover. Can you go elsewhere?
That's all I have right now.
So the fireballs kind of are here for the whimsy. I don't just know how the fireballs are supposed to do the thing. But if they can easy dodge... Oh, where is that one? If they can easy... Is he getting me through the wall? I didn't mean to throw fire.
Those skylines lead up to the next deck. If we clear the line of those pods, we could use them to gain access to the upper decks.
Holy crap. Clear the hangar bay skyline. Oof.
This should clear up.
I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord.
We're just dropping them?
It will not be I who
What's down there? What the heck is down there?
Falls to you, Elizabeth. That job falls to you.
Oh boy, he is heavy.
Skyline is clear, Booker.
Well, that's because we dropped a bunch of weird things. They yelled, "Get him!" I want to kind of hide now. Okay. I don't want them to get me. Alright, let's hang here and we'll let that thing do its job. Can we go through? No? Okay. Can we go through? No? Okay. Jeez. Lots of things know we're here. Yeah, what do we buy that makes this thing way stronger? The salts, okay, that's good stuff. There's ammo for things. Won't worry about ammo just yet. And then this is the vigor one that does the cool stuff. Possession for less and stuff. Okay, man, that's good. I want the one that lets me do more damage on stuff, because clearly we need to pay attention to it. Excuse me, you. Somewhere over here are bad guys. We need to find them and give them our bullets. Medkits? Oh, cool. Okay. Oh boy. That time we did better. That time we did better. That was fire out the wazoo. We have to clear more. We have to drop rando things. Okay, she's walking around like it's no big deal, so that's good.
You hold on to this. Catch.
Thanks. PC will still be Windows since it's easy and accessible. Those of us that game, we have to pretty much game with Windows. There's not a lot else we get to do. They took away the wobbly windows, dude. Just caught that. I feel so bad. These things look stupid dangerous. And we're gonna drop a bunch of them. Well, what was the for? Don't do that.
Something's wrong.
Why are they dropping so slowly?
I don't know.
That's one corner of the pod's ejected.
That's all?
Yep. They're getting in at like ground level and they're gonna come running up, aren't they? Oh, what else is in there? Cool.
One half done.
Yeah, there we go. Who else is coming? Oh, this way. So that gun will protect us. This gun will protect the rest of us. Where?
3/4.
It sure is taking its time.
Oh, there's the Patriot.
Take this,
Thank you.
Booker, the lines are clear.
I know, but I'm all kinds of dying because there's that dude. Hold on. This button. Oh, we've got dudes here. Yeah, that's fantastic. There's no safe place. I keep ending up in the there's no safe place.
It's
Here.
locked.
Oh, in combat, can't lockpick. It went through the animation, though. She sounded like she was going to do it. I don't know where we're even at it, because this doesn't look like the same spot. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. We were on one of these little areas. Where are you yelling from? Is it this side? Oh. That's not the one of these I wanted.
Haven't found anything yet. Have salts.
Okay. I just realized I didn't think I was allowed to take these dudes. So I didn't think I won when I shot him. Boy, howdy.
I'll try to keep you stopped. Ammo, catch.
Done. I don't mind ammos. Yeah, that was a quick shotgun. That was a very quick shotgun. That's more what we need. I'd take a volley gun by about now. Like one of those Hellstorm thingies or whatever they're called. Oh, we were on this side when it happened, because we were right by one of these guys. And I can't loot them, I guess? Okay. And so now our thingers have all dropped. That's some salt. There's some more salt. Some Morton salt. Oh, health. We'll take health. Trunk full of fruit, Parker. We found your trunk full of fruit. These things look like that when they hit the ground, they already do a great deal. Do not want to be standing there. That's just cray. Fruit trunk indeed. Okay, so those guys went. So now I need to go up one.
I may be the one who strikes you down, DeWitt, but you've always had a knack for self-destruction. Who's to say you won't beat me to the punch?
There's punch. Bitches, there's punch. Like a fruit basket, but more elephant-like. Hold on. That's a leave area moment. What do we got? We've got a shotgun. We've got a this gun. It apparently thinks we have enough ammo. We don't really have a lot of salts. Let's go see if we can find additional things. Let's go for a circumnavigation of the thingy. Wow, this goes tall? Okay. Anybody else assume we'd be able to get off this at some point? Like there. There. Roundabout way, but whatevs. Hey, can you do the
Crack
thing?
this one open.
On it.
Let's hope there's things. Wow. Those are always, like the Comstock bots are always just the craziest. I don't know if we want to go into battle with an RPG. Remember as a kid, Faculty from GoldenEye was huge? I don't know if I know Faculty from GoldenEye. more pants? More pants? Oh, that's a shirt. Enemies provide ammo upon death 40% of the time. Right now, I have the shock jacket. When struck, yeah, they take damage. So to be fair, take gear, but don't go wearing it. The thing I got is kind of awesome. The thing I got is kind of awesome. I was hoping there was one of the, like, other retail things in here. Don't get stuck on stuff, you. Go. Remember the room full of them? Whoa. That's a giant nope. So we're most of the way to having all the best stuff. And I think our ammo situation is likely okay. Oh, salts are full. Thought that all. Can we get to the upper level there? No. Okay. Space. Space. Boosh. Oh, peeps. Let's go confront some Comstock guy, shall we? Let's go see if we can ruin his day. Right? Third deck.
One more deck. Let me take care of this on my own.
No, I'm going with you.
We just burst through. Oh, yeah. That's definitely gonna be... Is that a person? No, kind of look like a dude in a hat. This is definitely gonna be a boss fight. And when she goes, you know it's gonna be terrible. Oh, the carbine is an excellent weapon. Salts are full, and I have both of those guys. What is this thing? The volley gun. Maybe we have the volley gun now. And we switch if we need it. Right? It has begun, everybody. Oh, yes. There we go.
I don't have anything.
This is great. Thank you. Oh, I forgot they could do this. I love that this game will say, like, hey, by the way, you might be being an idiot right now. So accept, and let's get off the line while he does the thing. Hulk smash! I love the jump fires. All the fire in the world. I kind of love that when they blow up, they make that noise. I just love that when they make that noise. Okay, where else? Done. And back we go. That's pretty cool. That is all right. This is some pretty good vantage up here for right now. Anybody coming through? There we go. Tear his head off. At the beginning of this room was the volley gun for the rest of this guy. Like
Much obliged.
hi. The rack for holding this thing? For holding the volley gun? That's my shirt that makes it all go zippy. Oh, hi. Oh, those things are terrible. So 2 of them.
Found ammo. Thanks, Booker.
Thanks. I'm gonna use some of it right there. I gotta start maybe taking those guys over so that they just fly around and do the job for me, but it's not a permanent takeover. I want to track when it has to come back. Okay, we don't need the med kits.
We can take that skyline to the Prophet's cabin.
You sure? That just seems weird. This is the guy. We might be able to buy some good upgrades out of here. I can't tell. I think it might be the same, but volley gun damage? Okay. And hold on. So that's the icon for the... For my... Oh, that's RPG for the volley gun. Explosion radius increase. Let's take that. Yeah, let's take that. And its damage boost. Is there one of those at the very top, too? I don't recall. I don't... Oh, if I'd have known, I'd have saved for that one. Damage boost as well here. We'll buy a bunch of these, because probably next time, we'll have the money. Money just seems to fall out of everything.
Want it?
Money seems to fall out of Elizabeth. That was well done. Okay, upward. There was a ladder. Who cares?
You've come to wipe your slate clean, false shepherd. But time will walk backwards before you.
That was
find
amazing
redemption.
timing, Parker.
Some sins can't be forgiven.
Yeah, this is all kinds of dangerous. Let's get in. Wow.
This is my tower. What's this? Siphon.
I saw this there. I could hear you singing from above. And the machine came to life in response.
And then in my mother's grave, there was a smaller one. They were draining me. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why I can't.
Can't what?
When I was little, I used to be able not just to open tears, but I could create new ones.
Yeah.
To anywhere I wanted to go. And
Oh.
the tower.
Which looked just like a statue. Comstock just drop a yes, I'll be right with you. That's phenomenal. Wow.
Stand back. I'm ending this.
Booker, no. This is between me and him.
You are walking into a trap.
I need to do this.
Come here, child.
Oh,
Come
gravy.
on, I don't bite. My, oh my, how you have grown.
Gravy.
Tell me, what am I?
Look at you, child. You're
Hey,
a mess.
let go of her.
Elizabeth, everything I've done to keep you safe.
Safe from what?
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. But the archangel revealed something else. Beware, prophet. Beware the false shepherd, Booker DeWitt, for he shall be as a wall between her and destiny.
Why?
DeWitt, I'm a fool. I've sent mighty armies to stop you. I've rained fire on you from above. I did all of that to keep you from her, when all I needed was to tell her the truth. Ask him, child. Ask him what happened to your finger. Ask DeWitt.
Let go of me.
Ask him. Ask the
Oh,
false
giving her,
shepherd.
dude.
Tell her. Tell her, false shepherd. Tell her the truth.
My hand.
Tell her. Tell.
She's your daughter, you son of a bitch! And you abandoned her! Was it worth it? Huh? Did you get what you wanted?
Booker.
Tell me!
Booker.
Tell me!
Is finished.
Nothing is finished!
Booker.
You locked her up for her whole life!
Booker.
You cut off her finger, and you put it on me!
Booker, stop it!
Can I stop it? I really can't, can I?
Killed him.
Yep, I can't stop it.
Mean? Huh? You tell me, what did he mean about my finger?
I don't know. Yeah, I just assumed you were born with it. I don't know.
Whoa.
Nose. It's bleeding.
What? Elizabeth, I swear to you, I have no idea what he was
Oh
talking
boy.
about.
You too. You just can't remember it.
No,
Oh.
I'll prove it to you. We'll destroy the siphon. The answer's behind one of your doors. You just have to open it.
Destroy the siphon? It's the entire tower, Booker. How are we gonna do that?
I don't know. But I'll think of something on the way.
We kind of blew up the first one. Sort of. Find the controls. Oh, Parker, this is a wild ride. I am loving this. This is like if Fringe was able to make their own movie. Yeah, bro. Very, very much with the BioShock theme. Not speaking spoilers has been hard, Koopa, I believe it. With the BioShock theme, you're playing somebody who legit does not even realize how deep they are in the plot, which is just amazing. Havoc. Oh, Havoc. Welcome in, welcome in. Look at those hype beers. Oh, thank you for the pints. This, wow. Ooh. Havoc indeed. Hold on, we're gonna head over and chat for a little tiny bit. Guys, Havoc, did you bring me your party? What is going on? How is it going, everybody? We're gonna go on to so. Oh, that was the last 2 seconds of the song. Timing tonight has been amazing. Welcome, everybody. Havoc, you brought a party. Thank you so very, very much. The Brew Crew. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Welcome to the show. We are doing some BioShock Infinite tonight. We just got hit with an entire bucket of plot. It has been lit. It has been awesome. I am your host tonight, Edge of the Freak. I play story games at like 10-ish. Eastern time. It's awesome. Fairly late. We do good things. We do good things. Welcome, everybody. Dude, thank you. Thank you. Destiny 2. Now, I will say, Havoc, I haven't played Destiny 2 in a little bit, but I enjoyed it when I did. How's your grind? Is it fun for you? I played... Is it the Warlock? It's pretty good stuff. I really quite... I found the game pretty fast, but I cannot stream it to save my life. My system does not like it. It's pretty fun. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. That's really cool. I enjoyed it, and I really liked the like cinematics and stuff. I didn't get a chance to play too much of it. Titan was my second. I played a Titan about halfway through the like beginning part, so that wasn't too bad. I have when like previously before it was free to play, I played as much as I was allowed to play up until like the point where you kind of have to have the like actual game and stuff. But I played it all the way through to that point, and then I haven't really played it since. So it looks like a lot of fun. It's a great game to drink and kill things. That is terrific. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's see if we can get... Wait, if I hit the game button, does it show up or is it Lucio? Oh, okay, good. It's the game. Oh, alright, we're gonna get back into some BioShock, and this is plot heavy. This has been the greatest escort of 1912. We are running around and trying to keep ourselves safe from Elizabeth. If that's the best way that we could be saying this. So in we go. We just... Oh, yeah, by the way. We just came in here and did some very terrible things. And I think now we go further into this way. We're probably going to get shot at a great deal. Like a great deal. Already it sounds like it's ramping up. It's like a hum that's getting a bit louder as we get closer. Dum dum dum. Parker, the beefiest boy. Oh, hey. You. Can you do the thing?
Elizabeth, a little help?
Yeah, she doesn't look even a little bit happy anymore. Oh. Those things still creep me out even when they're just a statue. It's just the greatest. Alright. We're gonna steer the Zeppelin.
Cage, what is that?
Now what?
Well, cause yeah, the cage on the note.
Cage, I'm missing something.
They said they knew what was best for us.
Booker?
They said they knew what was coming next. Did you see this coming, old man?
No, dude.
This coming.
They mean to board us.
You ain't gonna
Can you back up?
The bird!
We're gonna place it on a ring.
What are you doing?
Oh, she's gonna summon him.
Change the rule. Elizabeth, stop it.
It's not a word. It's the notes. Hi.
Will you help me? I need you to protect me. Will you do it? Do
Wow.
this for me, just this one last
Bird
thing,
Dad's gonna help.
please. So, go! Booker, he'll help us. We can use him against the Vox fleet.
Wow, really? Okay. Wow. It's a song. It's a song. That is amazing. Havoc, thank you so much for the lurk. And it's a song. I like it. I like it. You can now command Songbird to attack enemy threats. Aim at any highlighted target and press E to start the attack. Larger targets will cause a longer cooldown.
Booker, tell Songbird where to go. Booker! Over there! The box!
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island. Bring down that gunship.
Oh yes, Songbird. Flip the bitch. That is a maze. That is a maze.
Booker! Gunships!
Get ready.
Can I hit that from here? No, not yet.
Watch out.
Elizabeth!
Alright, here you go!
Okay, peeps. Wow, how many of them are there? This is gonna be big, isn't it? This is gonna be a really big firefight.
Over there.
Go get that one. I love it. I need more Songbird in my life. Seriously, don't know if I want to be on the lower level right now. Like, whoops, there. There. These guys all kind of look like Comstock. Why are they shooting at that thing? Can you get some of the big stuff? You can't get the big guys, can you? Okay. Whoa, where?
Clear the deck.
Will he seriously, like, come in here and just, like, attack at things? Yeah, he will. Okay, this is awesome. I hear them yelling.
There's more of them.
Oh, that's a barge.
Songbird's ready.
Then he should have that one.
Take out that gunship.
Can I take one down? Wow. There it goes.
Found ammo.
And ammo for that gun. Whew. Yeah, this is great. See you soon, Parker. I don't know when you said that. This got intense, man.
He's ready, Booker.
All right, am I? He can't attack any of those guys though. All right, hold on. And I don't need med kits. There it goes. Fox have destroyed the flagship's core. I kind of thought they were shooting at something specific, but I couldn't. I need to be able to run around a lot faster. This is bewildering. This is so good. Not like your usual fight. Okay, good stuff.
Booker, tell him where to go.
Done.
There, the box.
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
Okay. So anybody shooting at that thing needs to go quick. Done.
Ships.
Get ready.
I can call Songbird in, Booker.
Over there.
Done. Where's the guy shooting right now?
Okay, catch.
Done.
Appreciate it.
Oh boy. Backing up.
Barge.
Another barge. A bunch of those just missed. Where's my songbird?
Tell me where to send him.
To that guy.
Right there.
No, not the ground. Oh, never mind. Not the ground. I guess single volleys for dudes.
He's ready, Booker. Booker, catch!
Got it.
Okay, how do I get him to attack the thing that's lit up? Is that... Can you... Songbird. 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 Are you... The UI will click in, but not right there. You can see it, right? There we go.
Bring down that gunship.
There we go. He's kind of on our team. I don't think I have a... Am I carrying the same gun? I am too, aren't I? I lost my volley gun. There.
Songbird's ready, Booker.
Did I get him? Oh, and Songbird is ready. Okay, hold on. Wow. I don't think I was prepared for this fight. I got him.
I've got ammo.
I'm sure you do.
Take it.
Nice.
I'm sure you do.
Our blood, sweat, and tears. But today,
Open it.
Sure thing.
and your tears will become blood.
Okay, Songbird is ready, right? Okay, cool.
Zeppelin.
Whoa. What do we do with Zeppelin?
Attack the Zeppelin.
We send Songbird to the face of that thing. That is beauty.
Over there. Maybe there's more of them. You need salt. Here.
Yeah, I do. Out of ammo?
Haven't found anything yet.
Have we found Songbird? Because that thing is doing a number on our stuff.
I don't like the looks of this. I'll keep my eyes open for more.
Oh, hey. I didn't really consider that I could throw those things at him. I don't have enough salts to do that.
Patriot, watch out!
I don't have enough salts to do that. RPG?
Pull him in.
Alright, let's try for it.
This way.
Come on in, buddy. This thing takes a bit of time to reload, and I've missed that guy a lot. Like there.
Where should I send him?
Right here.
I need the bird.
Right here. What the heck?
I've got ammo. You need this.
Thanks.
Great.
Is that enough to kill them?
Clear the deck.
I have medical kits somewhere. Is it gonna matter? Yeah, they're over there. There it goes. Alright. Alright.
Soldier.
I'll just say it out loud. This is not a one death fight. Game is really good at throwing tough fights at the player. It makes for some solid craziness. Well, and okay. Detriment of death is really, really little here. This is fine. You can just keep doing this over and over again as far as I know. There's no, I'm going to run out and have to start the game over. So we're doing okay. Just, whoa, holy. That's what you do. Hold on a second. Listen to Stairway to Heaven like 1,000 times, losing any semblance of the song being good. That's amazing. That's what you do with Zeppelin. If you're your local classic radio station. They seriously play Stairway? Is it like the full version too? Office Space guy voice. Elizabeth, could you find me some credits? That would be good. That's amazing. Cause the volley gun is amazing, but I sort of need there to be clips for it every 4 feet.
Bird's ready.
Well, of course Songbird's ready.
That's all I have right now.
RPG is a piece of junk. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Does it work against these guys?
Booker, Songbird's ready.
Oh, is he?
The Zeppelin, bring it down.
Rockets.
I don't know if I'm actually doing any damage to it. I'm kind of now just riding around just for fun. Oh, what am I stuck on? Oh, that's a railing, by the way, guys. Somewhere around here, there is also some health. Booker, don't die. Dude, you kidding me? I've died a bunch. I see you've been missing all Zeppelins. Well, I wouldn't say you've been missing it, Bob. That's amazing. Ah, the radio edit of Stairway? That's amazing, dude. The radio edit of Stairway is blasphemy, and only the major. Entire hour a day was taken up by that song. Okay, so there's also health packs up here. Like, he's taking... There, that's 4, 5, 6 of my ammo. What are these guys gonna take? Right? Like that, dude. And I've dropped Songbird on that a few times. I can't even tell if that does anything. He's on my health packs. He's on my health packs. Get off my health packs. He was Anyway.
See what else I can find.
And we failed. Next. Damn. There was literally 1.5 of me.
It's over there.
I legit, I'm unsure. Yeah, cool, thanks. I assume
Songbird ready.
Attack that gunship.
Booker.
that he's only worth...
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
Booker, gunships.
Get ready.
Well, yeah. Those things are just terrible, and I can't tell, but I think I should be reserving Songbird for those.
I've got ammo. Where should I send it?
I don't know, do we have a... Yeah, this is not easy by any stretch.
The
try for an upstairs for a little bit.
Go ahead.
On it! There's more of them!
What they got? Just an
Yeah,
old
there are.
man telling tall tales and lies about how they deserve and deserve to treat you this way. And what we got?
I can't even see where the enemies are half the time. I hear the gunshots.
I can read the future too. And here's what it is. They find them.
Can't find anything! He's ready, but
Alright, he's ready. Not for those guys though, right? Where would I want to send me a songbird? Like, I'm doing great at the hitting them, but not with the all 6 shots that it takes.
found ammo! See someone you find.
Like, it's ridiculous. That's insane. 6 shots. And then, of course, I miss a whole bunch of them. Wow. I don't think I even killed that dude. Nope. There. I think he might be dead.
And tears.
We'll try for it.
Blood, sweat, and tears. But today,
We're not so silly as to pick those up, though.
and your
The RPG did me no buddies. This was no buddies.
Zeppelin!
Yeah, that's fine. I'm mostly now kind of looking for other...
Ammo! Take it!
Send him there.
Hooker, catch!
Break down that gunship.
That one should be good. What am I stuck on? That one should be good. Good stuff. Okay. Salts are full.
Salt's here!
There we go. Wherever she is.
Patriot!
Yeah, that's cool. No other.
That's all I've got! Hooker, someone!
Over here.
I need to come on in. He won't do enough to these guys though. Okay.
You need this!
Much obliged.
Oh, I need it for this guy though.
Let's call him in!
Need him this way.
There we go. I guess maybe while I don't have... Okay. I like... This guy doesn't do a lot of damage.
Songbird in, Booker!
Clear the deck.
Okay.
Salts! Here!
This run should be a little better. Okay, let's see if there's a few more of these.
Here, bird.
Boom. Like, he doesn't do a lot to the Patriots. He killed those two, I think.
Ammo! Booker, catch! Songbird's ready, Booker!
I need the bird.
Oh, I guess he's landing in front of them, isn't he? One round.
I'll keep my eyes open for more.
Go for the Zeppelin!
Yeah, there's a couple of Zeppelins left. Like the big guys, I think. Oh, hey. This thing should be alright. Brief moment. Wow. That is just crazy, guys. Apologies, the chat had to be a little bit yeeted from my perspectives. But it looks like you guys are taking good care, having some nice conversations. Dude. Let me see. Oh, look at that health go. Well, there we go. I used all of my ammo on those two dudes.
We need more time.
We need Songbird to come back, for frig's sakes. I don't think those are gonna hit them, right?
Ammo.
Okay. That Zeppelin's now taken care of. I literally have no ammo on the two guns that I've got. I have a sniper rifle? This doesn't count for anything, does it? Elizabeth, out of my way.
I'm not ready. Need these salts? Carry
That'd be alright.
Great.
I'll try to keep you stocked.
Thanks and things. Too funny. And out of ammo there. One.
Booker, catch.
Much
Done.
obliged.
Mr. DeWitt?
What? What? Oh, Jeebus, what?
Send him.
Is there a Zeppelin?
Over there.
Oh, that's one of the easy to get Zeppelins. Maybe. I don't even see. Who was shooting at that? Seriously, who actual is shooting at that? Is it this thing? That's insane. It's getting just pulverized from every direction.
Songbird is ready, Booker.
Hit that Zeppelin.
Go get that one.
Salt, take them.
Thanks.
Coming.
Quick scoping, it's not bad. This is working out okay. I don't really hear anybody else shooting at it. I'm in good health. Those are salts and med packs. Wow. Is there like a hidden dude? Join Elizabeth at the bow. Wow. Wow. Dude, Parker, thank you so much for the reassurance. That's, wow. Simp for me in plays. My terrible, holy crap, what are we doing plays? And welcome in, Newbie Cat. Oi. This was nuts. This was nuts. But I'm low on ammo. Should I really be going anywhere when I'm low on ammo? To be fair, we're hanging with Elizabeth. She's pretty good.
What is it?
Look, you can use the songbird to bring the whole damn thing down. Destroy the siphon.
And that's what you want?
It's the only way we'll find the truth. About my finger, Comstock, everything.
You're really sure? Take the Whistler.
Tear it all down.
She's gonna get me to play it? Wow. Done. Right into the middle of it. Oh, yes.
The Whistler! Elizabeth!
What?
Bird, Elizabeth! I lost control! He's coming!
No, he isn't.
Where is he? Where is he?
I'm sure. She teleported us to the city in the ocean.
It's all right. I'm here.
Where the pressure is killing him.
There you go.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry.
The daddy in the background.
What is this place? Elizabeth?
It's a doorway. One of many. This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway? Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here? Do you...
Down here.
All bathysphere travel is now denied. This looks quite
Over
familiar. Oh, Jeebas.
This is where we have to go.
Why? What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
I'll have to show you.
Whoa! This is
Regret this.
this is exactly the place. Only you. And then out we go. Boosh. And then it says welcome to Rapture, but backwards.
City at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh. Yeah, like Booker's crapping himself. He has no idea.
Look at that. Thousands of doors. Opening all at once. My God, they're beautiful.
The stars?
And then it just sails us right on up.
Come on. Come on, it's this way.
But this just leads us into this bathysphere, does it not? Up these steps and then down the thing? Ah.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought
What is that?
it's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just
Ridiculous.
couldn't see it.
I love it. It's always been there.
See? Not stars. They're doors
Doors to...
to everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
How do you choose?
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. But sometimes something's different.
Unbelievable.
We have the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
Okay. So do we just like pick one and we go to it? Also, where can I get one of these bridges? Do they sell these at IKEA? I like the theory that Fallout and BioShock are in the same world.
Look.
Whoa.
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it does. Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They
Wow.
all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Look, you've already been.
Yeah, dude. You don't get to just be like, you can't tell me what to do. And now bridges at Hogwarts, but they're stairs. Also, welcome in, Gilded. Holy crap, dude. Came in at the best parts, you guys.
Wait a minute. I know this place. I was here. It's been
Whoa.
20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasting.
Why were you here?
Wow.
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your
No.
sins cleansed?
No,
Are
I'm not.
you ready to be born again?
I'm
Take
not.
my hand.
No.
No, I don't want to.
You already did, didn't you?
Well, I mean, if you put it that way. Accept baptism.
Are you ready to be
Wow.
born again?
Thanks, Preacher
Do
Witty.
you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
He doesn't have any
Yes.
pupils.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the
Yes.
Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean. Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again. Lord,
Stop it.
what
No.
are you doing to it?
Get off me! Get off!
Oh yeah, he has a panic
Go
attack.
through with
You
it.
think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Awesome.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead.
No. He was here.
Yeah.
This way.
He's like, one of him is dead. There's like a million Comstocks, buddy. Follow Lady Ragged Dress. I love the way that they continue to update. Into the outhouse.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yes, the girl for the debt.
Is there fruit in your trunk? What do you think? Wow, he is super creepy. Oh. Whoa.
Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? There was no baby.
That's a lot of creepy.
I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
DeWitt, time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
Whoa. The glowing baby.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can
Shout
see
outs to
all the
glowing
doors
baby indeed.
and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock.
Dude, yes. We gotta like maybe lure him out?
What choice do I have?
Wow.
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Thanks, man.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
To go get
You're bleeding.
glowing baby?
I remember what I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't
Yeah.
expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
Wow. So much full circle.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to.
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock?
She's not wrong.
He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
Also, I don't like the rain, so let's maybe move this along. Oh, wow. And the very first lighthouse. DeWitt, bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. This is your last chance. This is the killing Hitler argument. Or boarding Hitler argument, yes.
Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
No, you will not get caught in between. Come!
It is uncomfortable enough as it is.
It's going to be more uncomfortable if you don't come now!
Oh, I
if
love
I get
it.
caught, it's going to be a very long time before we see each other.
You will not get caught, I promise!
I wouldn't jump
Can't
through that.
promise me that.
We're going to lose our window!
I'll
Give her
wait,
back, you
thank
son of a bitch!
It's ready! Go!
No! No!
Shut down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Ah.
down! Shut down the machine! Now do it!
Give me back my daughter! No!
Wing.
Anna?
He gave up his only kid.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
They only mention Anna like this is the third time. Can we just drink all the hooch in this room?
She's gone, Booker. Anna's gone. You shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years.
Whoa.
Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
Whoa.
I told you it would work.
We already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna. So sorry, Anna.
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
That makes sense.
Should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Wipe away the dead. Here's the girl. Wipe away the dead.
See? He's starting to put his story together.
Wipe away
You're quite
Wow.
fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well,
That's okay.
ducks.
I should know. I lived it.
Booker, wake up.
Whoa.
Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
Yeah, that's
This
not bad.
is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
Yeah.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way
Far?
to do it. Go back
Like
to
really
when
far?
he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
I sound mad. I sound duped and mad. You gonna help? Cause I'm mad. Wowza. Well, I mean, Birch, there's a whole lot of just say yes in the entire BioShock franchise.
Booker, are you sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
That's a really, really nice emote.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course
Well-
it is. I remember.
Are you ready to leave behind all
You're
that
not-
has gone before?
Oh.
Wipe the slate clean.
Who are you?
Start
You
anew.
chose to walk away,
In
but in
the
other
blood
oceans,
of the Lamb.
you didn't. You took the
Do you
baptism.
hate your
You were
sin?
born again as a different man.
Oh.
Hate your
It all has to end. To have never started. Not just in this world, but in ours.
Smother him in the crib.
Smother, 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 smother.
Mother.
Before the choice is made. Before you are
And
reborn.
what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No,
I'm.
both.
And then they smother me in my crib. Oh boy. Oh boy. I unlocked a lot of achievements. That was it. That. Guys. Guys. I believe that we finished the game setting. That's impressive, everybody.
GG.
GG indeed. Guys. Parker, thank you so much for your bit slap yet again, good sir. Mad Lad, thank you very much. Also, look at all those Bulbasaurs. Koopa with the gift sub. Oh, River Zebra. Enjoy. You're kind of sad now? This was a sad game. I spent the whole game trying like heck to save somebody I didn't even know, and wow, and holy. I kind of love that they don't even once mention Rapture until like the dead friggin' end. And then boom, you're just in Rapture. That's just the best. So like, were the first two BioShocks even a thing? I didn't remember how this ended. Oh, gilded. Also, no boss fight? It's just cray. I know. The, like, boss dude you kill, like, just while you're standing there, and it's in a deal, like, in a cinematic. Oh, guys. Found out you were the person you wanted to kill. Well, there's juxtaposing and all of that sort of stuff. So wow. Does anybody know if there's stuff at the end? Because I probably don't have license to be playing this barbershop quartet. It was boss arena. Well, we coined the term arena-ish in the first BioShock. Probably don't have the best version of God Only Knows. Yes, indeed. Anything barbershop, but this is a great one. My favorite non-final boss ending. Or second favorite. You can mute if you want. I am 100% sure that we need to maybe not have that play. Just to be sure. I'll cut this from the edits anyway, but still. Wow, guys. Just, phenomenal. And so, tell me more about DLC. You sang this in the barbershop quartet you were in, Parker. I would pay big bucks if you happen to have footage. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tell me more about DLCs on this, because, jeebas. I didn't actually look at DLCs for any of the BioShocks. But jeez. You sang Promposals. That sounds like Big Bank, buddy. That sounds Big Bank. Ah, that is awesome. Favorite is Doctor Strange in Arkham City, just running and busting him in the face. That is fantastic. Guys, this was lit. This was amazing. This was epic. I'm so glad you all could be here to share our ending of the BioShock series. How the hell are they gonna do a fourth in this world? And I never played Arkham City or any of those ones. I'd heard that they were lit, but I never got around to them myself. Close that patio door. Now that I'm not doing a great deal of combat, it got cold in here. All right, so let's return here. Let's hit some exit the game. Well, now, hold on a second. Main game, exit. Oh, yeah, okay. So we can just hit exit. Yeah, we can exit the game. There we go. And then... Oh, there we go. Tunes are in. We're back on chatting. Parker, where does this rate in the world of the BioShocks? I will say that the first one has a beyond special place in my heart. Because it was phenomenal. I'd never played a game like it. I'd never played a shooter that had like magic of that style. So it was mind blowing. And I felt like 2 was a decent sequel. I felt like that BioShock 2 was a decent sequel, but it kind of felt like that a different team wrote the story for it. Like, the story was decent, but I felt like there was a hole or two in it, but I thought that the first one was just flawless. And then this one is so different. This is their Nirvana in utero, right? This is the weird album for the whole thing. This is the like strange stuff. This is when they went all experimental. So I honestly think that this was amazing. But I found that I will point out, I'm editing the BioShock 1 series right now. BioShock 1, I honestly think is the best of the 3 myself. You're at 1, Infinite and 2. There. Parker, that's exactly where I'm at as well. And 2 is not a dead third. It's really good. But I personally felt like that the ending of 2 was a bit strange. I felt like that it was the weirdest thing in the world that a Big Daddy can use plasmids and they don't really kind of explain it in the same way. I mean, because in the first game, you're literally shooting it out of your hand, but you're in a bathtub-shaped suit. So I felt like that the second one had some, like, you had to forgive things. That wasn't the case in Infinite. You didn't have to forgive stuff. You didn't have to be like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Like this one, you literally were just like saying yes the whole way through. The whole way through. 2 is the weakest easily. Yeah. Like, and it so does everybody agree that 2 kind of felt rushed? 2 kind of felt like that they were like, oh, we want to do a Big Daddy game, and then halfway through they were like, okay, I guess we could kind of do this. I guess we could kind of do this. So it sort of seems like a little bit of a side project in the BioShock world. But it's not Infinite or 1. 1 is so good because it feels like it's the first of its kind, and it was so... I loved the idea, the plot twists, all that stuff. I actually, after BioShock 1, I sat on the wikis for a little while, and I just read lore. I read up on some of the people like Sander Cohen, I read up on Tenenbaum, I read up on like even some of the weird people that you only meet like for a short bit. Because I really liked that. I really liked the world. I didn't do that at once for BioShock 2, but I'll probably do that for Infinite. I'll probably pour through and just check all sorts of stuff out. Someone told me to try Infinite first, and I enjoyed it, so I actually looked into the other ones. Honestly, a newbie, this is a good one, because like, the BioShocks are definitely worth even if you play them like in whatever order. So I really think that like if you're up for it, the first one is the next one to get into for sure. Infinite stands on its own. It tells a grand story and it builds in a different way. So yeah, like if anything, all 3 of them kind of feel like that they were all written in the same universe but by completely different people. And the BioShock 2 team got the entire BioShock 1 resource pack to use, whereas the Infinite guys didn't. They got none of it. 1 is the perfect slow burn. It's a good one. It took me 7 full nights to beat it. So that's really, really nice. I liked it. This one was 5 streams, and I think so was... No, 6 streams, and BioShock 2 was 5. So one you get a little bit more. 15 streams it took to take out Far Cry 4, and we didn't even do the side stuff. So just saying, if you're looking for longevity, Far Cry 4 was huge. But yeah, BioShock 1 took 7 streams to do, and it was awesome. Love it, just need to finish all of them. Yes, indeed. Been wanting to do a horror tabletop game set in an underwater city inspired by Rapture. Dude, that would be awesome. And DLC is solid for this game? That is really cool, guys. I might look into that. I might be like, hey, this was kind of badass enough. I'm gonna take a super short break if it's cool, guys. I'll be right back for a bit more chat. Hold on. I have to use a bathroom. This was a long fight at the end. Oh, the peeps. Wowza. Alright. Catch up on everything that I had missed. Wow, what a game. I think I need to open that patio door again. It's warming here again. Imagine having to follow up on BioShock 1. Infinite had to follow up on 2. And the BioShock 2 team definitely had their hands full. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Finished the DLC in 2-3 streams, but that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. 1 scares me. Be funny watching me play it. I would scream or curse. Newbie, that sounds amazing, actually. That sounds a lot of fun. Throw that up on Discord for sure. Just in case you're worried about, you know, too many people. Convince Edge to play the Arkham games. Parker, are the Arkhams worth it? Like, you and I talked about Assassin's Creed, and how the first one, which was the only one I played, was a bit wiggy, and then they got into their groove after a bit. Yeah. So yeah, it could be alright. Throw the series down as long as there's fun to play through has been Far Cry and BioShock. And number 1 scared you so much your first time through. Big Daddies were so scary and never fought them. Too underpowered for late stuff in the game. Fun fact, Parker, I thought that Big Daddies were aggro. The first time I played BioShock, I had no idea. So when I heard their sounds, I went into like hunter mode and I would do everything to take them down. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Like, it was a while. I think I accidentally bumped into one and he didn't attack me and I went, wait a minute. So that's kind of nuts. I'd like the Arkham games. Like, we're talking like it's Batman, right? And the first one's kind of dated, but not really. Have they had a remaster by chance? Just checking. I don't think I have it. My wife might actually have them. When they went on super sale, I was playing other games and I didn't want to spend the money on them. But I'm pretty sure my wife was like, I wouldn't mind getting into more action-y games. So she picked them up, but we didn't have a gamepad or anything to play them. So that's kind of cool. I might look into some Arkham then. I used to try and stream. I want to stream my Switch, but I've been told that my laptop most likely can't handle the capture card. Oh, good call, newbie. That's a potential. The first one got remastered for PS4. I don't know about PC, but still looks solid. That's kind of cool, guys. Hey, maybe we can write down Arkham as a potential. If you notice under game chat in the Discord, which I'll pop up the game chat section of Discord has my list of games coming up. We've got an okay number of story games coming up. Because I want to throw down Titanfall 2. I wouldn't mind doing the story part of Dying Light, maybe. And then they just announced Mass Effect and a remaster of that. So like we've got a boat ton of story games coming. And we need a whole bunch more of the casual style, Genshin Impact style things that we can just kind of throw down once in a while when we're looking to have a bit of fun, but not looking to do anything that's totally crazy like tonight. For example, I have no idea what we're playing tomorrow. So we'll throw something down. I'm not just sure. I might do like Claire, night number 2. That could be a fun one. Honestly though, like throw a suggestion at me. I don't own the Arkhams yet. We're not going to do Far Cry 5 until next week. Oh, that's right. We get to start Far Cry 5. That's going to be a lot of Far Cry. So according to the first 2 internet things after a search, the first Arkham game holds up pretty well on PC, so I'd say worth. That is awesome. I'm going to say it. So far, my favorite of all of the story games that I have played has been Far Cry 4. I very much enjoyed Far Cry 3. I thought it was a great introduction to the Far Cry series, and running around as what I kept calling him, Oliver Queen. Because he was pretty much turning into the Green Arrow within like the second day. I will say that the story, the gameplay, and everything for Far Cry 4 has been my favorite. So I'm stoked to get into Far Cry 5. I'm gonna do the encoding for, not the encoding, sorry, the editing for Far Cry 4 right after I'm done BioShock. And I think I'm gonna love the heck out of that because I really liked it. I really, really liked Far Cry 4. I looked up story stuff after for, like I mentioned with BioShock, I looked up BioShock stuff, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that, and oh, I didn't pick up on that, and blah blah blah. But when I was reading Far Cry 4, I was invested. I was really invested. So that's kind of awesome. You own the 3 main Arkham games. All 3 work really well? Cool, cool. You just want my copies? I have 0 issue with setting up with my family and friends account on Steam. I'll check it out and make sure, because I'm pretty sure my wife has at least one of them. If that's the case, then I should be able to. I don't think... hold on. Library. If I scroll to the bottom... No, I don't think I have her games installed anymore. I'll go through Steam and I'll double check. Because that could be a lot of fun. We can add the Arkhams. There's 3 of them? We can add the Arkhams on in. Hobbit. Sarcastic Hobbit. He's playing Arkham right now. Not right now, but I mean he's in. There's technically 4. Ooh, that's kind of lit. Love when I get invested in story games. Best feeling. So glad it worked for you. Far Cry 5 should be a banger. Well, like at this point, I know a couple of people who are enjoying Far Cry 5 for its, what do you want to say, the co-op modes and stuff like that. So if it's worthwhile to play well after the story and continue, then clearly the actual gameplay of it is pretty good. That's pretty lit. So yeah, I think I'm really going to enjoy... I'm going to enjoy what's coming. If Far Cry ends up being my all-time favorite series, which so far it's coming up, it looks really good, I'm going to start doing like DLC stuff for Far Cry. And beyond the story, we'll start doing like What the Wednesday kind of stuff with just doing like a DLC part. And I wouldn't mind pooling together some people that have Far Cry 3, that own it, have it installed, ready to go, because the co-op part of Far Cry 3, it predates multiplayer with Far Cry. Predates multiplayer, so they literally wrote an entire story mode that predates the main story. And you work, like, so there's 4 of you, and you descend on the island knowing that there's stuff, and you're literally going to try to, like, take the island. Not take it, but you're going to, like, you know, be dicks on the island and, you know, that sort of stuff. But Voss is there, because it's 6 months before the main game. So you have to deal with Voss, and it's friggin' amazing. So I want to try it. And you don't play Jason, you don't play any of those folk, because they're their own story. You literally play one of 4 people that have, like... So in the Far Cry games, you get leveled up as you do stuff. So in the co-op mission, each of the 4 people sort of has, like, perks or something that you're able to help out with. And so 3 or 4 person co-op would be amazing. And... you know, and everybody says, oh, but Far Cry 5 multiplayer is so good. And I'm like, I know, but this isn't multiplayer so much as this is a single campaign that's just going to be like, what the hell? So I think that'd be awesome. So Koopa, that'd be awesome. And Parker, if you can get some Far Cry 3 in there. I think a whole bunch of people have it, just probably not installed. Like, you got the key somewhere, right? But yeah. And like, we're talking way ahead, because I got to play a whole bunch of other games. But I think that could be a lot of fun. I think we could organize some pretty good stuff. Far Cry is currently on sale over at Humble Bundle. Well, and I'll say it that the Far Crys go on sale on Steam frequently. When I decided I was going to play Far Cry 3, I bought it for high percent, 70, 75. And then I decided I was just going to put the other ones on my wish list because I might as well. And I noticed they were all, the entire Far Cry series was all 75% off. Maybe not 5. No. Yeah, and so then I just went through and I bought 3, 4, and 5, I think all that day. And then I almost bought New Dawn and Primal. And I kind of went, but we might throw those ones in as well. I'm enough a fan of the Far Cry series that if... Primal and New Dawn are like wiggy or weird, I think I'll still like it. We'll just like fast track it or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, oh, we do have the rating. Look at that. If you do New Dawn, I recommend doing co-op. It kind of turns into a slog. Ah, does it? See, I'd heard that both Primal and New Dawn have their quirks, their goodnesses, but they're not a numbered Far Cry, so they kind of stray from the... And I've heard actually Primal's fantastic. I'd heard the exact opposite. I'd heard that a lot of the animal diversity that is normally signature to Far Cry was thrown right out the window for Primal. You will literally find any animal anywhere on any part of the island, or like the zones that you're in. Just things like that. But of course, again, I'm just reading people's opinions just to see if it's something I should get. And it wasn't so much a discouragement, just like, if you like the tightness that is this, you will not find that here, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm cool with that. It's not like a floppy version of a game. It's just different. So I think I might be able to enjoy that. And that adds to the sheer number of story mode games we get to play. So Primal was rough for you. I only played like 10 hours, but I never had a good time. But that was only 10 hours, so I don't know. So like, you know, it could have eventually, you might have gotten hooked at like the 13-hour mark, but without knowing, that's enough. 10 hours is fine to spend on a game and decide that you're pretty much done with it. There's only a handful of games that I've played like that, that I've loaded up and went, oh, this is a bit strange. If you didn't like it in 10, you wouldn't have liked it, honestly. So that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. But if it's good, it's good. If people like it, there's got to be a reason. And that's the thing, like, maybe when I play it, you'll get to see sort of a different love for it and be like, oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Or I found that really annoying, but it's, you know, and you might also watch me go, oh, this is awful. And then we stop playing it. I have no idea. I can't think if there's a game that I've streamed that was bad. I don't think I've streamed a game that was bad. Walrus with the news. My Pop-Tarts have shipped. Dude, that is amazing. Welcome in, Walrus. Welcome in. Was into it from the get-go, so very easy for you. See, and that's the thing, Koopa. If it just grabs you by the tongue and says, come with me, then you have a great time with it, right? That's totally different. Far Cry is a cathartic growing up in the Uber Cristo section of West Virginia. I have no ability to imagine what that's like, so this will just be great. It'll be no different than living in a city under the ocean. Or in the sky. In this guy? You did miss it. We finished about just around 20 minutes ago, right at midnight. The VOD will be up in like 4 days. Do I even have a button for my YouTube channel? Pfft, no. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I have the socials button. YouTube is new. Oh, and yeah, Edge of 4 hype. That's amazing. Guys. Yeah, Walrus. The finger thing was crazy, dude. Her pingy? What? So that's kind of awesome. I'm now going to spend all day tomorrow reading wikis. That's a big thing. Needing to take another crack at my logo? Dude. I appreciate any logo help you're up for. A couple of new tools to work on it with? How? Are you still working with the previous one that I'd given you? Understand why I said it's confusing now. It kind of half makes sense. I enjoy, I don't know what you call this kind of sci-fi, Walrus. I don't know what you call this kind of sci-fi, but all of the Star Trek Next Generation episodes that were like this, best for me. Those were my absolute favorites. Those were always the ones that I really enjoyed. The ones where they just meet a new race and it's diplomacy. But the ones where the ship keeps blowing up over and over again, or people can't sleep, or just like the things that are strange and just like, what? I really like that. And the time loop stuff, TNG set you up great for this game. Right? TNG did great. TNG had so many whack episodes. It was awesome. So, headache sci-fi. That's pretty much it, Walrus. That's pretty much it. Like, so I keep bringing up Fringe, because Fringe, wow. Fringe really set me up great for BioShock Infinite. Which, great name for it. Glad they didn't just go BioShock 3. BioShock Infinite makes such good sense. So that's really cool. I think I like this kind of a loopiness, and it's worth. It also helps that it's kind of like that in all of the BioShocks. They're all very much loopy. They're all very full circle. Snake eating its tail kind of nonsense. That hooks you up into going, whoa. but Fringe is great and not confusing. Well, they try a little tiny bit. Oh, they messed with, I don't know if you guys knew this at the time, but they screwed up and they had a filler app. And so while they were doing a bunch of their plot setups for the season, they had this misplaced filler app that they didn't know what to do with. So they literally just went, oh, let's throw it in. And a dude that was killed off on the show is in the filler app. So people were like, oh, that'll get explained later because this show is weird. And that's, wait a minute, what are you talking about? So yeah, somebody that had died like 3 eps previous was then just walking around. No big deal. And everybody was like, they're going to explain it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be massive. It's going to be crazy. And like, we fucked up. That was it. That was it. They were just like, oh man. So and it was just a filler app. There was no plot to it. So that was unfortunate for a show that dances all around the weird. Yeah. So, and it's a beloved character too. So it was like, oh, they're redeeming him. And then they didn't. And somebody on the writing staff probably had to, whoops. The first 2 don't have parallel timelines and multiple universes followed by getting drowned by 3 or 4 copies of the same character. No, that's very true, but you spend the entire first BioShock having no idea who you are. You spend, like, the second BioShock having no idea who you are. So, you know, it's kind of... And then when you find out, you're like, oh, that's crazy, right? So, you know, that's why Infinite's like... and huge. Versus the like, woo, that you get of like the first 2, you know, and Koopa TNG for the win. It is really funny though. My wife is trying to get, she's more into fantasy. She's trying to get into sci-fi. So TNG is kind of a staple, right? So we've watched Doctor Who. We're neither one of us are huge into Star Wars. So we've watched a little bit of Star Wars, but she was like, let's try some TNG. And I was like, let's try some TNG. And there's 7 seasons. And it was around halfway through season 5 that it started to get good. And that's speaking from somebody that loved the crap out of TNG while it aired. But we're on season 2, and it's still so cardboard. And it's still so very weird. And some of the people are just NPCs. And it's like... what was it, like season 4 before LeVar Burton really came into Geordi? Before that, he was just this like super hyper geek. And then all of a sudden he gets this like, it's not an arrogance, but like an air of confidence. He literally owns engineering, but it's not until he starts, I think LeVar Burton starts producing some of the apps. Like they eventually all do. They all become producers of you know. And so he starts actually being part of and like, that's when it starts to get like, so you start literally watching one after another people come into their own. And it takes a bunch of them a long time. Brent Spiner, he got into Data really, really quick. TNG gets good in season 4. Is that when they meet Borg? That's when they meet all the Borg stuff. Like, it starts to get pretty plot heavy and whatever. But, like, we were kind of, like, blazing right through it, right? Like, we're going pretty quick because the writing back then was slow. And it really was. Like, if you watch at the end of season 4, yeah. If you watch stuff from way back then, the timing was spaced right out. They literally needed... Monster Adventure of the Week, pretty much. They needed people to digest what's going on slowly because it was the 90s and people literally were not the same level clever we are today. They didn't have YouTube, TikTok, and blah, blah, blah. Like, so the shows had to be slower back then. So, like, we're literally just blazing quick through all of these seasons, and all of a sudden it's season 5, and I'm like, no, I promise you it gets good. I promise you it gets good. So I felt really bad because I'm selling it like, oh yeah, the first couple seasons are a bit rough, but then it gets awesome. And then I'm like, no, we're fine. And I'm going to flick the next up on it. And it's like episode 13, season 5. And I'm like, oh, I promise you it gets good. So it felt like it's all monsters or weird stuff. And I love the weird stuff apps, but like seriously, the holodeck just needs to be thrown away. Right. They realized they needed to actually hook people compared to current shows. So yeah, and certain other, like, okay, so for example, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, absolutely brilliant show from the season finale of season 2 on. But up until then, that show is dry AF. Only a couple of the people, like Seth Green and whatnot, that already had some stuff outside of Buffy, show up with an already confidence. But like even, oh god, I can't remember his name, Harris. But anyway, the guy that played Xander, even he took a little bit to kind of get into his role. Tony Head did great. He was always awesome. But yeah, Buffy was way ahead of its time. They just didn't have the funding. They didn't have the funding for it. That was the problem. As soon as they had the funding, the season 2 finale was like, I mean, the production quality was better. Everything about it. And then season 3 onward, Buffy kicks serious ass. And it's awesome. But it was dry AF, right? So that, to me, that was TNG. It was dry for the first 5, easy. So, season 5 Buffy, season 5, 6, 7 Buffy, like they were all so good. I even thought the ending of it was awesome. I watched Angel, even though Angel was just the worst turd that Whedon could have put out. They got robbed on a bunch of things though. A couple of actors died because of like IRL things, all sorts of stuff. That show was beyond cursed, but Angel was still an okay show. But those, like, that's, meanwhile, and I hate to bring it out there, but the OC, the first season of that show had so much money thrown into it, the production value was over the top, and it was decent. It was like a crappy drama, but it was a well-made crappy drama. And then they went, ooh, people like us, and they wrecked it every single season from then on. But like, because the production value was huge, they probably took 30 takes to get everything right. Whereas they just didn't do that with TNG, they didn't do that with the first 2 seasons of Buffy. And that's just how it happens. Yeah, the OC had brilliant potential. They had brilliant potential. People didn't know Misha Barton was gonna be her. So, you know, everybody's like, ooh, I wonder if she's got layers. The girl that played Summer, she was awesome. She could have been a main. But Sandy Cohen, Eyebrows himself, that dude. I watched the show almost for him. He was great. He was awesome. You know? So, it all depends. But back into games, I feel like they do the same sort of stuff with games. BioShock 2 just didn't have the money behind it that BioShock 1 or Infinite had. Or if they did, they spent it all on dope. No, I'm kidding. But, like, they you know, you can kind of see it. In certain things, you have to maybe forgive it and all that. TNG, conservative show. Writing production-wise, they were, like, sitting on a shitload of cash and want to be sure they could make it. Then season 4 hit and, like, guess we should start paying for this. Well, it's like, okay, how about this? Let's blow up the Enterprise and we'll give you a new one. No, and like they definitely they got quite the budget upgrade. And it made for like a really good DS9. I really enjoyed DS9. Made for a good Voyager, even though rewatching Voyager is rough. Some kinda, they say some kinda in every ep of Voyager, and it's really funny. Guys, we should find somebody to jump in and say hi to. Got a couple of folk on right now. Does anybody have? I kind of like asking again for raid targets. Does anybody have anybody we could go and jump in and say, hey, by the way, we got a bunch of peeps. Everybody got a bunch? A cinematography professor worked on TNG as a camera op. Whoa, has a personal relationship with Whoopi. Whoa, that is excellent. Yeah, if you ever want stories from the set, that is great. I suggested last night, so I feel like others should suggest. Koopa! Thank you very much for suggestions, by the way. But yeah, does anybody have? Deep Space Nine sucks, fight me. Oh, I will say Cisco. Oh, I liked him. He had a caramel sweet dad voice. Like you felt the fatherhood in him. And his kid, oh, what was his name? what was Cisco's kid's name? And he was kind of a whiny brat, but he was supposed to be. He wasn't Wesley Crusher. That's all. But I thought that Cisco and his kid were awesome, and I really liked having a dad commanding a station. I really liked it because he wasn't a captain, right? He was a commander. He was Commander Cisco. I honestly thought Cisco was phenomenal. I really like, cause you know, Picard, amazing. Janeway, amazing. Cisco, oh, I would hang out on his ship. I really liked what he brought. Just type right. Okay, hold on. I've done this a million times because I think it's funny. There we go. Do you guys see that you cannot raid your own channel? You don't see that, do you? You also hate Voyager? No, Voyager was interesting and I liked what they did. I like what they did with Voyager. I thought the idea was cool. I like Chakotay as well. The Janeway Chakotay, I thought you'd like that, Wallers. The Janeway Chakotay conversations were great. The Maquis were fantastic. I loved even the concept of the Maquis. And I loved the idea that Chakotay was like, no, we're following Janeway. That's it. We're dissolving our ship. We're following Janeway. And I thought it was just awesome. The fact that, like, I don't know, there were so many amazing things about Voyager, and they should have spent their budget on the writing. That's all. Voyager? Seriously? It had one of the better intros. It was awesome. They should have kept Cass around a little longer, but otherwise, she was nice. She was neat. I think that they didn't need to ascend to everybody that was cool on that show. Should have written Janeway better. Catherine Mulgrew is a force to be reckoned with. Somebody pointed out that the way that she looks people in the eye, like she literally looks at both of their eyes when she's talking, is incredible. And her role on Orange is the New Black, where she plays like a Ukrainian mobster, is friggin' amazing. She was just amazing. So Catherine Mulgrew, she's a powerhouse, but she brought what she could to Janeway. I think maybe they could have. Mulgrew brings a certain fire. They didn't need to write the fire into her in the same way, right? Coco Jobro's. Oh, he's on Fall Guys? He is on Fall Guys. Let's go check out some Fall Guys. I'm gonna make sure he's not at a. Hold on. There we go. We'll make sure he's not at a chair. Oh yeah, he's good. He's good. There we go. I've looked into this concept that the concept doesn't work. They could have gotten home in less than a quarter of the time using other methods. Oh, dude, I want to hear your explanation on Discord. Because I know there was probably a couple of ways that they could have. I thought that they tried a few things that seemed surefire as that they could get through. Oh. Are we done with songs? That took a long time to trade songs. I didn't see Enterprise, Koopa. I didn't see Enterprise. I didn't watch Enterprise, and there was another one too, right? Discovery? I didn't see either of those. I've seen a bunch of the movies. The movies are awesome. I could talk Star Trek all day as well. We'll maybe have to do another Just Chatting stream where I build like a Cubros, and we talk about Star Trek. I've got Picard and Worf. Frack. Oh, and Spock. We should build Star Trek Cubros some night and talk Star Trek. That's a lot. Sorry to butt into the Star Trek combo with a raid target. Didn't mean to stop the combo dead. Dude, no. I gotta get me to sleep part of our day. My alarm went off a little bit ago, yo. But guys. BioShock Infinite down. BioShock Infinite down. I think this is gonna be just awesome. We're gonna be playing something weird tomorrow. Don't even know. Check Twitter. It'll be fun. I'm gonna take 2 days off. Then we're gonna play some more Darkwood, because Darkwood's the shit. Then we're gonna jump into Far Cry 5, guys. Far Cry 5. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna go play some Far Cry 5 right now? A maze. No spoilers. All right, guys. Thank you very, very much for hanging out with me tonight, for having the bestest possible time. And let's go bring the hype to Coco Joe Bro doing the Fall Guys. Oh, you're missed on your days off, man. Dude. Thank you so much for saying so, buddy. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much, and we'll see y'all soon. Good night, guys.